Hi everyone. Just got back from Social Media Bootcamp in Victoria, and I wanted to give you all my impressions of it, what I thought, was it worth going, and things like that. It was held in the conference center in Victoria, which is a lovely facility. The facility was great. There were over 650 people in attendance. So certainly from a networking point of view, nobody could complain that there's not enough people to talk to or not enough people to network with. So from a networking perspective, I would certainly give it a 9 out of 10 on that. Very well organized. The volunteers were great. They made sure everybody's taken care of. There weren't really bad lineups, for when you registered. So the volunteer, that part was organized very well. I would give that a 9 out of 10. They had a section called the Genius Bar, which is kind of cool. It's a room set aside with some tables in it. Then they have facilitators in at the tables that will facilitate topics to talk about. Great fun. The room also doubled as a spot where people could go and sit with their laptops, between sessions. So that was excellent as well. The spot where it seemed a bit lacking was actually the speakers. And I didn't, of course, see every speaker, so I'm generalizing from what from what my experiences were, but also from what a lot of other people told me. And I think what may have happened is they may have misread their target audience. Because social media is new, they may have gone, set up a lot of these sessions assuming that these were going to be people new to social media. But social media has grown up a bit, I think, in the last year or so. And there's a lot of people at this event who were social media consultants and were very actively working in the field. So I think there was a lot of people there looking for a little more than what there was. I know I went to one advanced workshop, which was really not that advanced. It was more like a beginner plus. I did learn a few things, and the speakers were good, but the content really wasn't the level I was hoping for. The keynote speakers were very good speakers, well done. But once again, I think they were kind of preaching to the converted. I think that was one of the themes that came out here. They're all preaching to the converted people who were looking for more meat, looking for more information. I did have one speaker who I think they had just taken a non-social media workshop, tacked the words for social media in the bottom, and then never did connect how what they were teaching us did help with social media. So overall, that kind of put a damper on it. I would say the speakers and workshops were about 5 out of 10. So overall, I would give the Social Media Bootcamp in Victoria a 6 out of 10. I did connect with a lot of people. There was some things I did learn. But when I compare it to other internet marketing conferences I've been at and the amount of money I spent, will this be what I will do next year? I'm not positive. I will be watching closely to see what speakers they have and looking at that. And I will be comparing it with other sessions I can go to for internet marketing in Western Canada and the Western US, because there's actually a lot of them out there. So I have a lot of other choices. So I'm not positive that will be the one. But certainly the volunteers did a good job overall, the organization. I think they just need to figure out their target audience a little bit better. Maybe they should have looked at their registrations and done that. Also, would have really helped if the topics were listed according to whether they were beginners or advanced, so that we could tell at a glance if something was good would be useful for us. So that's my take.